Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rockets franchise here on NBA 2K25. And last episode, we got into episode number 2, which was our first game of the season and of the series versus the Charlotte Hornets, which we did get the win, 136 to 131 on opening night. And after that, we did go on a 4-game losing streak, which, of course, we did play out all the games ourselves. I did sim a little bit of some of them as well. And now today we're going to get into this November 4th matchup versus the New York Knicks after going through 2 weeks of games on my own, basically. So we're going to play against the Knicks today in episode 3. But actually, we're coming off a win against the Golden State Warriors, 118 to 108, which is our second win of the season. So we're 2-4 right now. We had a four-game losing streak. They were actually pretty close losses. The only really blowout loss was actually against the Mavericks, beating us 125 to 103. But we're gonna go I got something planned for the halftime show, so we're definitely getting to that today as we get into game 2 of our season. But here's what we're rocking with this game. So Fred VanVleet was tired, so we're gonna have Jalen Green play the 1. Cam Whitmore is gonna get insert into the starting lineup. He's actually been playing really, really well in the games I've simmed and the games I've played with him. So I'm gonna definitely see how he plays with the starters today. And you never know, he could definitely be a staple in this lineup as well. Going into the rest of this season and possibly in the future series, because Cam Whitmore is definitely an intriguing young small forward that I'm actually interested in playing with. But today we're getting to the Knicks as they have a really good starting 5. Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, OG and Yobi, Julius Randle, and of course Mitchell Robinson. Of course, Julius Randle, the big one of the big fish that New York did bring in and did sign to a really big deal in this offseason. Actually, I believe it's a 5-year deal he signed in the offseason. Jalen Brunson, of course, has been playing well into his contract. So I definitely want to see the development of Jalen Brunson as well through the rest of this series. And we're definitely going to see how this is going to go as they're actually coming to our house today. New York is sitting at 4-1. Houston sitting at 2-4, playing here at the Toyota Center. For this game, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this of the pace basically between this episode and episode 3, or in episode 2, I'm sorry, last episode, which was just the Charlotte Hornets opening night game. Today we're getting to another game. It's going to be in episode 4. Will be again another game. I'm still trying to decide if we are going to be having maybe a end of month sort of thing, like a monthly recap or whatever. I haven't decided yet, but definitely want to see how that's going to play into things. I would like to add the more immersion portion of it, or sense of things, have stat update around the league sort of look, and maybe talk about some trades, things like that. But let's get into today's action as New York win the tip here. And let's get started as Dante DiVincenzo is on the outside, guarded by Amen Thompson, who is also taken over the starting small forward role over Dillon Brooks, as you did see at the beginning of the episode. Dillon Brooks is now on the bench, and we are going to be starting with Amen Thompson as a good shot by Jalen Brunson to get New York on their scoring started first today and hitting his first shot of the game. With about a minute gone here, Houston did end up tying it up here to 2 apiece. Mitch Robinson on the outside. Of course, we can't really leave this New York team unguarded, especially not at the 3-point line. Julius Randle is a threat, shooting the 3 from the 4 positions. He knocks it here. Mitch Robinson with a beautiful rebound. OG and Yobi for 3. He's going to be able to look at the offensive rebounding of this New York team. Jalen Brunson finally knocks it down from the top of the key to give New York a 5-2 lead. Later on, New York on top 7-4. Still here with the ball here. Good defense by Jalen Green. Jalen Green playing this is the first time I think he's actually playing at the one guard. DiVincenzo actually misses that layup. He blows it. I think he sold a little bit too hard there. But look at Brunson with the floater over Amen Thompson. New York takes a 9-4 lead over our Houston Rockets here in the first quarter. And not what you want to see here. New York is now back on top, 14-6 here. 8.5 left. But Jalen Green's going to drive to the rim here and dunk it with the right hand. Of course, the athleticism of Jalen Green, you can't speak enough about it, as he just has an outstanding vertical, honestly, and is very good around the rim. Jalen Green here with the ball. Houston down 17-8 here. About 8 minutes left here in the first quarter. 4 minutes going. Look at Cam Whitmore though, getting past OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson. Robinson, of course, not the fleetest of foot when it comes to lateral quickness, and Cam Whitmore does take advantage of that there. About halfway through the first quarter, New York's on top 22-11. Houston having a bit of trouble here, but look at Jalen Green, a beautiful screen by Steven Adams. And Jalen Green again attacking the rim, going vertical, causing Mitch Robinson. I mean, Mitch Robinson is gonna have to kind of hedge under here if they're gonna stop this pick and roll game that Houston's really been good at toward the beginning of the season so far. Jalen Green spotting up, good assist here by Steven Adams, finding the big man who has set a couple of really hard screens already. Of course, one of the strongest men here in the NBA is Steven Adams. So, I mean, you've heard a lot of stories from NBA players over the years. Jalen Green, beautiful lane here, beautiful with the right hand. He's averaging 29 a game here so far to start the season. But Mikal Bridges, the free agent acquisition from the corner with the three there. And New York's on top 33-21. Still, I wouldn't say Houston's really out of this game. They're playing really well, actually, as a team. New York, of course, is a better team. Bad pass by Aaron Holiday. Miles McBride gets the steal here, stop here. Good defense by Aaron Holiday. 2 seconds left, and the first shot is up, and he's going to foul Miles McBride. Not a very good look for Aaron Holiday. Should have backed off a little bit, but still tried to play clamp there. And he got bit as Miles McBride causes the foul there. He's going to make his first free throw from the line, putting New York on top 34-21. McBride eyeing it up. He's going to miss it there, but that's going to do it for the first quarter. New York ends the first quarter with a 13-point lead over our Houston Rockets, 34-21. Overall, I've got to say, pretty good, very good, solid defensive game by New York, and offensively, Houston did start to come around toward the middle of that quarter of the first quarter, but just not enough here. So we see Jalen Green leading the way with 6 points for our team. Aaron Holiday did have 2 turnovers. Of course, he did have that end of quarter foul, which was not a very good look for him. Reed Shepard came in earlier with 2 points. Whitmore, beautiful drive earlier with 5 points there. Let's get into the second quarter of action. Houston is going to get the ball to start the second and third quarter, since New York did win the tip, so they'll get the ball in the fourth quarter. Reed Shepard, the rookie, is getting some playing time here, actually. One of the first times we're going to see him really in gameplay, because I don't believe we saw him really much at all in the Charlotte game, but he's played well in the Sim game. Look at Reed, though, the rookie, driving to the hole, getting the 2-hand finish there. Statement dunk there by Reed Shepard. 34-23, Dillon Brooks kicking it outside. That's Aaron Holiday for 3. He's going to knock it down. Very good assist by Dillon Brooks. Later on in the second, Reed Shepard kicking outside to Dillon Brooks. He heaves out the 3. He will miss it. Sengun passing outside to Aaron Holiday. Calling for the screen here. Holiday trying to get past. Hands it off to Dillon Brooks. Brooks driving in with the right hand. Gets it to go. And it's a 36-30 lead for New York. Houston cutting into it. Later on, 38-30. After the New York Knicks made their next shot on the next possession. Dillon Brooks for 3 again. Beautiful read by Shepard there. Beautiful find for the small forward there. From behind the 3-point line, 38-33. Reed Shepard on the next Houston possession is going to get blocked at the rim by Miles McBride, but Alfred Sengun with the offensive glass and the putback. New York on top, 30-35, but Houston can officially cut this to a 1-possession game here. Got our starters back in here. Amen Thompson driving in. Look at the poster here. Beautiful physical play. Got past Precious Achiuwa, and Miles McBride could do nothing but take it to the face there. Julius Randle spots up for 3 on their next possession and nails it. 41-37 now. All for not for Houston, but still, love to see Amen Thompson going vertical and posterizing a guy like Miles McBride here. Calling for a screen here from Jabari Smith Jr. Amen Thompson again. Look at the move there. Thought about going vertical, faked and made him jump to think he was going to contest a dunk, and played him beautifully there. 45-39, Cam Whitmore on the outside, passing outside to Jabari Smith Jr. has not scored yet in this game, but that's going to change here as he gets the right hand finish over Miles Mitchell Robinson, who has blocked a couple shots already for the New York Knicks. 47-41. Jalen Green pass against Jabari Smith Jr. Over in the corner to Amen Thompson. Thompson driving in on Mikal Bridges. Can't get past him. Back to Amen. And this Houston Rockets team is very good setting screens for each other. Amen Thompson with the step back. 2-point shot. Gets it to go. Fading away. 2-point shot. Gets it to go there. 47-45. 2.5 left here in the half. Julius Randle getting bodied by Jabari Smith Jr. He is a little bit stronger than you think. And look at Julius Randle dunking it there with the two hands. Ferocious dunk there. And New York's kind of going on a run here. 51-45, about a minute 43 left. But Cam Whitmore, nobody's there to really contest him as he gets the finish there. Tough finish over Mitchell Robinson with the right hand. But Whitmore, 7 points, 2 boards already here in his first start with the Houston Rockets here this season. And he's playing like a starter right now. I mean, he's got the start over Dylan Brooks as he has been playing really, really well. But he's showing it here. Jabari Smith on the outside, giving it over to Amen Thompson. DiVincenzo playing off Amen because Amen really can't shoot the three here. But look at the physicality of Amen Thompson over Dante DiVincenzo. 55-53. And that's going to bring us to the end of the half. Jalen Brunson paves it up from half court. It's going to be no good. But your New York Knicks with the Houston Rockets, or your Houston Rockets, are down 55-53. A one-possession game. Let's go to the... And I showed you guys the wrong stats here. This was not supposed to be the one. This was supposed to be the second quarter stats. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the halftime stats. Memphis Grizzlies. This was the game we did lose 117-113. Jalen Green led the way with 32 points. Alfred had 16. Fred VanVleet with 10 assists in that game. We shot 46%. Let's go to the next game on tap. We take a loss to Houston, dropping us to 1-2, or to San Antonio, dropping us to 1-2, 112-109. Pretty good game from Amen Thompson, which is when he really started to kick it into gear. He was not a starter yet at this San Antonio game. It was the next San Antonio game, actually. This one, he did start. He had 36 points, and he led the way. We still lost by 7, but Alfred Sengun had 16 boards. Jabari Smith stole the ball twice. We were 5 of 20 from the three-point line, albeit we did shoot a lot with Amen Thompson from behind the three-point line. I was expecting him to make it, and I started to learn he couldn't shoot the three then. Next game, which was our 4th loss in a row, the Dallas Mavericks to give us a L here, 125-108. Once again, Fred VanVleet, though, played really well, being guarded by Luka Doncic pretty much the whole game. And finishes with 33. Sengun had 12. Jalen Green had 5 assists. We shot a lot better from the field, 55.4. And from the free throw line, actually 11 of 18. And then we've got the Golden State game, which we finally took a win, 2-4, which is where we started this game versus the New York Knicks. Beat Golden State 118-103 in our last game. Jalen Green finished 21. Jabari Smith with 14 rebounds. And looking at the second quarter stats, Amen Thompson had an outstanding quarter, 12 points, 3 boards. Sengun finishes with 4 rebounds. Cam Whitmore, of course, like I said, he had a couple of really good plays there, offensively and defensively, actually. He did turn over the ball over once, but I am not too concerned about that. I just want to definitely see how he's going to develop in the rest of the season. Let's go into the second half of play here. Amen Thompson, guarded by Dante DiVincenzo here. He's going to get a hard screen from Jabari Smith Jr. and Amen Thompson kissing it off the glass there, tying this game up at 55 apiece against this New York squad. We got Jalen Brunson driving in. He's actually going to make the shot that makes it 57-55. Jalen Green kicking it over, or handing it off, to Cam Whitmore. Calling the screen from Jabari Smith Jr. Cam Whitmore already has 9. Make it 11. Oh, I'm sorry. He missed it, though, but Jabari Smith Jr. says, I got this. Puts it back up and in. Tying this game back up at 57 apiece. And it's going to really be a back and forth game. It seems like here in the third quarter, Jalen Green with the kiss, can't get it to go. Right hand gets it on glass, and he gets blocked by OG Anunoby. Dante DiVincenzo driving down court here. He will slow it up. Kicks it to Jalen Brunson over to Julius Randle. Of course, once again, Randle can shoot 3. He's going to spot up for 2, though, and he's going to knock it down from the wing. 61-57 is your score here. In the third quarter, Houston's going to have to fight here. 64-61. It's really been all Julius Randle here. Cam Whitmore driving in. Kicks it with the left hand. Beautiful acrobatic finish there. with the left finish. The left hand finish, 68 to 64 to 63. Over that, Mitchell Robinson actually got hurt earlier in this quarter, so he is kind of laboring out here. So we're going to try to take advantage of that. As Eamon Thompson with the right hand, he can't get it to go. Jabari Smith outside. Sengun for three, he will miss it. They're going to call a timeout. Dante DiVincenzo actually got hurt going for the rebound here. I'm not really sure if it was more of a contact injury or what possibly happened. Looks like as he's going up for it, he lands kind of awkwardly, and it's actually it looks like it's his hand, shoulder, wrist, something. It's something may have popped. We're not too sure. Hopefully he does make a speed recovery, but he's going to be out for the rest of the game. 68 to 63 is Eamon Thompson. Beautiful through the crowd there. 68 to 65, but about under 6 here left. 74 to 67 though. New York's starting to pull away here, and as soon as he has a sprained right wrist, Eamon Thompson knows says, I don't care about the update, Doris. Or Ali LaForce says, I'm going to go to the cup with the left hand and show you that I'm not hurt, is what he basically said there. 82 to 71 here. Reed Shepard, 6 points already. The rook, he's playing pretty well off the bench. Again, look at the prowess and just the body control of Reed Shepard there. 8 points, beautiful layup with the right hand finish for Reed Shepard. 82 to 73. Now it's 86-76. Once again, New York's starting to pull away here. Houston's got to get it under control if they're going to beat this team. But of course, New York is one of the best teams in the East right now this season. Landry Shamet getting his first 2 points of the game with the right hand finish there. 22 seconds left there. Jalen Green, first time we're seeing him here in the third quarter actually with any sort of ball control here. Green can't get it to go. That was a pretty good shot, just probably not the right style of shot there. Again, just poor defense by Houston. Outside the Miles McBride for three. He's going to miss it, thankfully. We do get the ball there, so they don't convert at the end of the third quarter to push the score even higher. But 90 to 76, though, is where we're going to leave it here to end the third quarter. New York did go on a bit of a run there, and Houston's going to have to fight here, down by 14. Going into the fourth quarter of action, let's take a look at the third quarter stats here. Eamon Thompson finishes with 8 points and a steal. Very good game for him, or he's having an outstanding game so far. Cam Whitmore as well had another 4 points. Shepard, we did see his points. Steven Adams finishes with 3 rebounds. Sengun had 4 in that quarter. And also Steven Adams did actually record a block in that quarter as well. But let's go into the fourth quarter of action. This started here. Miles McBride bringing it to point. Spots up for 3. Thankfully, he does miss it. That was not a shot we should have given him there. But we did, unfortunately. Aaron Holiday bringing it down the court here. Getting a screen from Alfred Sengun. Aaron Holiday with the right-hand finish. Can't get it to go. Beautiful defense by Landry Shamet. You're going to see Fred VanVleet actually check in here. He is tired, but we're going to have him check in here toward the end of the fourth quarter. Or in the fourth quarter here, just kind of give our other guys a chance. Tari Eason spots up for 3. Beautiful assist by Dylan Brooks. Tari Eason, though, that's his first make of the game. And it's here in the fourth quarter. We should have probably had him. Try to get him a little bit warmer earlier in the game. Mikal Bridges, guarded by Dylan Brooks here. Outside to Josh Hart, who, of course, had the shot earlier, which he did miss. But he's going to spot up for 3 again, but this time it is going to roll in off the back iron. 102 to 81, though. Jalen Green hasn't really played all that well from the one spot, which is going to make me think about putting him here again. But beautiful contested finish here. Now he's starting to heat up here. 14 points. Started the quarter with 8. Has had 6 points already. Looking for number 8 here in the quarter. He's going to miss it, though. Steven Adams with the off the glass and put that. 106 to 90. Here later on in the fourth, about 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell Robinson, guarded by Alfred Sengun here. Mitchell Robinson to Mikal Bridges for 3. He's going to knock it down, and New York really starting to pull away here. Houston's got to play good defense if they're going to plan on trying to stop this New York onslaught. But it looks like it's all for naught. Jalen Brunson for 3. He's going to knock it down here, and that's basically doing it here. Not much more Houston can do here. Jabari Smith guarded by Julius Randle here. Smith only has 4 points, and Julius Randle is really good defensively and a really stellar offensive player. Green's going to spot up for 3 from the corner. He's going to knock it down. He started the quarter with 8. He's got 21. here in the fourth quarter, playing outstanding, but the rim rejected him, but Jabari Smith puts it back up, and then it's 10-point deficit with a little over a minute left here in the fourth quarter. I can't say I am too high on Houston's chances here as Cam Whitmore getting a huge screen with the right hand finish. Whitmore has definitely played himself into really talkable contention to be a starter with the Houston Rockets, especially with Dillon Brooks just not playing well to start the season. Of course, they did sign him last year to a pretty big deal. I think it's a 3-year deal, and he played okay his first year with Houston, but this second year, it's just not. He's not playing up to his contract, and I just don't see us wanting to continue to start him if he's not going to play to the potential of his contract right now. A 3-point shot by Dillon Brooks is off. At the end of the game, that's going to do it. New York's going to take this game in the first game of our series. So we only have one other chance to play New York later on in the season now. And if we lose, we will have been swept by one of the better teams in the East here. When we lose the first game of the first matchup of the year against New York, 120 to 110. The player of the game, of course, is going to be your man Julius Randle here. Randle had an outstanding game. I mean, I can't speak enough about the shot selection, the offense. He's a lot stronger than Jabari Smith Jr. Definitely need him to get that strength up, playing up against a very premier athlete at the 4 position in Julius Randle. But taking a look at the final stats of the quarter, Jalen Green finishes with 13 that quarter. Like I said, he started the quarter with 8, finishes with 21. Very good. We shot 47 from the field as a team. 63% from the free throw line, really good actually on average, better. And 3-point shooting was a lot better than it has been in previous games. But taking a look at the overall stats, Amen Thompson finishes with 27 and 6. He did have 3 steals too. Very good game for Amen Thompson. Jalen Green finishes with 21. Cam Whitmore, his first start, finishes with 17. But other than that, I mean, the only other notable player would be Alfred Sengun, finishes with 15 rebounds. He did have 3 steals along with Amen Thompson finishing with 3 steals as well. But overall, I would have to say that we need to do a lot better with this team. We definitely need to try to close in things. But guys, this Houston team, they've shown a lot of sparks to start this season. We are sitting at 2-5 now. Next episode, we are going to go into a new game. I'm thinking we're going to get to the first game of the NBA Cup series, of course, group play for that. So we're going to go through the first game of the group play and then see where it goes from there for episode number 5. But guys, that's going to do it for me here with episode number 3. I hope you guys did enjoy this series, this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in episode number 4 as we bring us some more Houston Rockets franchise later.